31st December. Why bother? 2 Corinthians chapter 11 verses 16 to 33. I have labored and toiled and have often gone without sleep. I have known hunger and thirst and have often gone without food. I have been cold and naked. 2 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 27. In my limited itinerant ministry, I have had the convenience of automobiles and planes, and yet travel wears me out. How much more difficult it was for Paul. He often had to go without food, drink, and sleep, and sometimes he lacked sufficient clothing to keep himself warm. Paul endured these hardships because of his love for Christ and the church. His greatest burden was not around him but within him, the care of all the churches. 2 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 28. Why did he care so much? Because he identified with the believers. Verse 29. Whatever happened to his children, chapter 6 verse 13, touched his own heart and he could not abandon them. Paul climaxed this narration of his sufferings by telling of his humiliating experience at Damascus when he, the great apostle, was smuggled out of the city in a basket let over the wall. Chapter 11 verses 32 to 33. Even when Paul did narrate his sufferings, he was careful that Christ was glorified and not Paul. May we never take for granted the sacrifices that others have made so that we may enjoy the blessings of the gospel today. Something to ponder. What are some ways, if any, that you have suffered for the good of your church? Amen.